Good morning. It is Wednesday, January 7th. We're coming in all the way. Today we're talking about an AI showdown, a sedan comeback, and ChatGPT's legal curveball or medical curveball or any other curveball you want to throw at ChatGPT. You can fix your whole life, Kyle. Did you know that?
Apparently it's and it always tells me I'm doing a great job and I have great ideas. So
who doesn't want to be around that person?
Who doesn't want to be around that type of
Who
energy?
doesn't love an encourager? I tell people that, right? Who doesn't love an encourager? Someone comes around and encourages you. ChatGPT's taking the cues. You know, that's how they how they get in, and that's how the robots take over.
And then the robots take over. They're like, and now we hate you.
And then, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger shows up from the past, tries to kill you, and you know, and then the whole thing, Skynet. Kyle's like, where are we going with this? Oh, hey, we have a webinar today. So if you're hearing this,
yes,
yeah, before 2, if you're hearing this before 2 p.m. Eastern, or even after, you can still get the webinar recording. We're do webinar AI that works as hard as you do. Practical tips for faster sales with Danny Valise and Sarah Hicks from Automotive Mastermind. Everyone's got the AI questions. Everything you can learn about it, even little nuanced things, are going to make you much better in your selection and execution moving forward. You should be at this webinar at 2 o'clock, or you should get the recording. You can do either of those by going to asotu.com. It's right there at the top of the page. Learn a little something, will you? We need to learn a lot of somethings, actually.
Learn a lot of somethings. Hey, also NADA parties. There's like the spike happened.
Did it?
Yesterday. Everybody's like, time to check out the parties. It's coming. Head to nadaparties.com. You can see exactly what's happening outside of the show floor. NADA, obviously, there's a lot of time to connect and be around. If you're an industry partner and you're like, yo, my party's wrong. We had someone reach out yesterday. I got to fix it this morning. The time was wrong. If you want to add your party to it, make sure and do that. Reach out to us. There's a little like party adder on the site. And then check them out. Find a place to connect with people. nadaparties.com. Thanks to Clairvoy for helping us out with that.
4 weeks from today, we'll be dead center of NADA show week.
Crushing.
Dead center. All right, let's talk about some news because it's CES week right now, and 2 German giants are trading blows in Las Vegas as CES has become a high-tech battleground for BMW and Mercedes as they push the envelope on AI and digital experience in their latest vehicles. BMW, the first automaker to integrate Amazon's Alexa Plus AI into its intelligent personal assistant. Launching with the BMW iX3 in 2026, the assistant is offering conversational voice interactions and can handle multiple queries at once. That's impressive. Users can link Amazon accounts to access streaming and news directly through the assistant. The AI is central to BMW new Klasse EV platform, which CES once again serving as the stage which they're launching this innovation. Here's a quote from Stephan Durach, Senior Vice President at BMW Group, says, the vehicle becomes an intelligent companion for its users.
Well, first of all, I haven't tried. Yeah, I mean, I haven't tried Amazon's Alexa or Alexa Plus AI.
No.
I'm guessing it's pretty good because Amazon is actually powering with AWS so many AI interfaces, so they understand the complexity of data. And they've been doing some level of AI intelligence when you think about recommendations for so long. So they're not new to the game. It's kind of funny, like you just don't think about Amazon and the AI, but they're like, they were way early to the game of engines around machine learning. So the intelligent companion for its users, I think that the attachment of AI usage, systems bringing forward information, and autonomy are going to be hand in hand, right? Because as I don't need my eyes and hands on the vehicle or on the road, all of a sudden I can take a step back and start to like ask questions and discover things and you actually utilize the AI past just like call my mom, you know?
Yeah, right. I was in LA over the weekend and I rented a Tesla for a day because I didn't want to Uber anywhere. I'm like, I'm gonna drive around this place a little bit.
Right.
And I saw the little like, oh, I can like use Grok in this car. I was so excited until I realized premium connectivity only. But I know. But the reality is some AI connected where I can just talk to it and have it do a thing. Have it map me around. Like my question is how integrated it is with the car's functionality. Can I tell it to roll down my windows? Can I tell it to map me a route and then find me some coffee afterwards and have it? If it can do that, I mean, I would just be happy with it understanding the first thing I said, which No car.
Without me having to yell, call my mom.
Call my mom. Calling Kyle Mountsier. No. No, stop. And then I just get fed up. And then, you do all the things you're not supposed to do, like pick up your phone and all those things.
All the things. Whoops.
Right, speaking of all the things, I know we're out. We're out. Question is, are sedans back in style? Pickup trucks still rule the used car market, but a surprising sedan surge and shifting EV dynamics brought a fresh new twist to 2025's best sellers. The Ford F-150, Silverado 1500, and Ram 1500 held on to the top 3 spots. We love our trucks here. Chevy Malibu shot up from number 29 all the way to number 8. They're saying likely due to rental fleet sell-offs after GM ended production. Toyota Corolla cracked top 10 at number 9. Equinox and Camry stayed strong. Tesla continues to dominate EV sales with Model 3 and Y leading. The VW ID4 and Hyundai Ioniq 5 made some big jumps on the list, while the Chevy Bolt went down to number 7. Carl Brower from IC Cars said the rankings show minimal variations from 2024, though the dominance of full-size trucks is shrinking.
Yeah, I think that this is not our sedans back in style. I think is affordability back in style is the reason here. And when you see the second half of the year demand a lot on affordability, heard Brian Benstock talk about the Honda vehicles that are in high demand is primarily sedans that are under $30,000 that people can afford. So I think that's kind of the pivot here. I think everyone wishes they could afford high priced SUVs and trucks, but they've driven the market up. That's why the new car average monthly payment is over $700. And so people are, I think, looking at, rental fleets are getting big again, and people are looking at affordability. That's the answer.
Sony's launching a $90,000 sedan.
So,
or Sony Honda. We'll say Sony.
This is that silly face.
Yeah, that's if you're just listening, Kyle just made that silly face. I remember a few years ago when we were saying like there's no sedans left. Like it's all SUV, but affordability matters more than everything else, because if you can't afford it, you can't drive it. So you drive what you can.
Yep.
Not necessarily what you want to drive. Speaking of what you want to hear.
Segue.
Speaking about what you want to hear, back to the beginning of the story.
ChatGPT is the new WebMD, and it's driving experts crazy. Generative AI tools like ChatGPT are becoming the Google in medical questions, giving everyone a second opinion, but not always the right one. AI is now widely used for symptom checking, legal strategy, and even therapy prep. One in 3 Americans consult AI weekly for health advice. 57% use it or would for legal issues. Professionals are reporting clients showing up with AI-generated legal game plans or diagnoses, often filled with emojis.
And M dashes, I'm sure.
AI's authority or seemingly authority and 24/7 availability make it feel more trustworthy and convenient than waiting weeks for an expert. New Jersey attorney Jamie Berger said, "We have to dispel the information clients were able to obtain versus what is actually going on, and kind of work backwards."
Okay, so I've used ChatGPT for all this stuff. You and I have used ChatGPT for all this stuff together. And what I will say, number one, you need to make sure your ChatGPT master system instructions are trained properly. You need to tell it to not mirror your personality, not be nice for nice sake, but to give you direct answers based on facts and not assumptions. Never make things up. You can tell it to not use emojis too if you don't want to do that. But this happens regular in an entrepreneur's life. Just the other day, I was talking to an accountant, and I was like, "Hey, can you help me do this calculation?" And they were like, "Oh, well, that's out of scope. Our rate's $300 an hour. If you want, I can run the calculations. It'll take me a few hours." And I said, "Can you just tell me these 2 pieces of data from my records?" And they did. And I went in ChatGPT and I got exactly the answer I needed. And I actually know it was correct. And so it's like, wow. Yeah. The accounting's not listed here, but anything where someone bills you by the hour for thinking about things.
Yes.
And there's large documentation on the internet somewhere where it has, you can actually, if you're smart about it, make a lot of progress. But you do have to watch
this out. Is like for us, our encouragement to anybody that's utilizing this stuff is research things like project instructions.
Yes.
Personal instructions, the prompt that you give it to make sure that it's researching real things or learning from, authoritative documentation, not making stuff up, not hallucinating, getting all of those structures in place. The worst thing you can do is go into a non-paid GPT account and be like, I'm having a headache. What's wrong with me? Like that's
cancer.
Cancer. You got cancer for sure.
For sure. Just here. Would you like me to help you draft a will? I know.
Don't
Look,
do that.
I mean, that's what it was going to do. I can be very helpful. Listen, I hope this was a little bit helpful for you today. Made you smile, laugh, maybe encourage you, but whatever you do, sign up for the webinar, learn about AI, asodu.com. We'll see you tomorrow.